Hello everybody, and welcome to NAPTV. I am your host, Mike Martin. Yes, another exciting edition of NAPTV. I brought my pillow. You got your pillows ready? If you're going to do NAPTV, you got to have a pillow in order to be comfortable. Get your pillows out. Get ready to do NAPTV. Today's episode, one of my soapbox topics, folks, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to bear with me. Soapbox topic, upstate New York. Weather's getting warmer, more and more people are being outside and therefore walking, which means a lot more pedestrian traffic in and around school buses. And you know what that means? People are watching people walking, they're rubbernecking, they're looking at everything else except what they're supposed to be doing, which is focusing on the stopped school buses on the road. Big problem for us here, and I'm sure it's a big problem for you folks elsewhere. This is the time of year when everybody gets involved with and starts working with local programs to emphasize the importance of stopping for school buses that have their lights flashing and their stop arm extended. It's the law in all 50 states, and yet, folks, I got to tell you, that law is broken all the time. It's broken maybe 1 million times a day in states like New York or Florida, hundreds of thousands of times in other states across the country. When you take a look at the enormity of this problem on a nationwide basis, it is absolutely remarkable that we do not have more school transportation related fatalities. And by way of numbers, we have roughly 20 school transportation-related fatalities in any given school year. That includes fatalities of passengers as well as fatalities of folks outside the bus, kids outside the bus. And in any given year, we have roughly 20 school bus-related fatalities. 2/3 of those happen outside the vehicle. And of that number, roughly 2/3 happen to kids who are struck by passing motorists as pedestrians. So we're talking about a high single-digit number, maybe 8, maybe 9 of those school pedestrian fatalities that happen in any given year. That's ridiculous. That's something that is a soapbox topic for me. So I started to think about this, and I said, okay, now, we're doing a phenomenally good job, I think, in terms of educating the kids. We have poster contests that focus on this issue, and we have some terrific entries that come in on a regular basis. Look, these are just 2 examples, and this is a recurring theme in our poster contest. These 2 happen to be from the same year, but look, we've got this same theme in a different year. We've got this same theme in a different format. This is a computer-aided design on this topic. We are doing a heck of a good job, folks, about informing kids of this problem. They totally get it. Here's the problem. They don't drive cars. The people that drive the cars are the ones who aren't paying any attention to this. Watch this. Josh is going to put up for you on your screen. We went outside today. There's a school bus stop that's right across the street from our office. Josh went out today and set the camera up. We just let it roll for a while. So you'll see the enormous number of cars that go past our office on a daily basis. There is a school bus stop right across the street. This is a very busy 4-lane highway. School bus stop right across the street. There are cars that pass that stopped school bus every single day. Look, today, Josh, put that up for me. We caught, what, 2 or 3 cars that went past that today. Now, do me a favor. Put it up on the full screen so people can get a really good look. Now, did you see that? 2 or 3 cars pass that stopped school bus every single day. Now, I've been known, this is not a smart thing to do, I'm not advising you to do this, I've been known to go out and stand in the middle of the street to make sure that people don't pass that stopped school bus when it's letting those kids off that bus. That drives me absolutely crazy. But guess what? The kids get it. It's the grown-ups who don't, in spite of the fact that we have, for example, signs like this. Now, look at this, folks. I'm not the most intelligent or articulate person in the world, but this is pretty clear to me. That message is pretty much unequivocal. It says, don't pass a stopped school bus you idiot. I mean, it's the only thing you need to add to this, maybe to make it a little bit clearer. One of the things I want to emphasize to you is that this sign is no longer in use on the road because it has, if you'll notice, a bullet hole in it. It shows you the kind of respect that grown-ups have for this law. I mean, it's comical, but it's also just sad. I mean, you know, this is a serious sign that's out there designed to be in all weather conditions with a pretty clear message. It's easy to read, and people just don't pay any attention to it at all. Absolutely, positively drives me nuts. So what do we do about this? Many states at this time of year join together with law enforcement to emphasize this message. In New York State, it's called Operation Safe Stop. Other places call it something different or similar. But its message is very clear. Law enforcement works with the school transportation community to identify the folks that you saw in that video before, for example, who pass stop school buses, and then they go out and they impose the fines and or the penalties that are associated with violating this law. Now, law enforcement has a lot of serious crimes that they have to, evaluate and investigate every single day. It shows you how seriously they take this crime, that they're willing on a regular basis to work with folks in our industry to go out and take an entire day and focus on this problem. Fines range from $200 or $300 to $2,000 or $3,000 for passing a stopped school bus when kids are getting off that bus. It's just incredibly dangerous. Points on your license. You can get 3 or 4 points on your license in many places, which could cause you a significant period of suspension. We are very glad that law enforcement across the country works with people in our industry to do this. And if you don't do a program like that right now in your local area, I would encourage you to learn about them. We will do for you in 2 weeks a documentary of New York's rollout of its Operation Safe Stop program. Much like we sort of followed our friends from CCTV around to watch what they were doing, we're going to follow the folks from New York so you can get a kind of a flavor of what they do in this state. If you have a program in your state, that you think is effective and you would like to share with everyone else, send us an email, send us a link, send us some information, and we'd be glad to do a program on it and let folks know about it. This is a soapbox issue for me, folks, and I would encourage you to get involved, to do something serious, do something important, and emphasize how wrong it is for folks to break this law, because kids can die, and that's the last thing that we want to have happen, especially in our industry. So with that, you got the message? All right, I'll move it over here so you can see it. I'll put it back here, move it over there, up, down. However I move this thing around, the message doesn't change. Don't pass a stopped school bus. Get involved in a program in your local area to make sure that law enforcement enforces this law on a regular basis and sends this message home to the parents. All right, thank you very much for indulging me today. I'm now going to get off of my soapbox, even though I'm going to put the sign down. And we will move to a little bit more lighthearted part of the show, and that is our shout-outs. Today's first shout-out goes to our friend Joanne Woodworth, who's from the state of Maine. Joanne, thank you very much for watching NAPTV. We appreciate it. We encourage you to get the other folks in your state and in your region to watch NAPTV. And if you will give us a call sometime, we will gladly send you a pen. We'll gladly send you a mug. We will even send you a hat, if you'd like, that says thank you for watching NAPTV and identifies you as one of our standouts. Thanks again for watching, Joanne. Our second shout out today goes to Judy Way. Judy Way from Noblesville, Indiana. Judy, thank you also for watching NAPTV and for being an NAPT member. Stay tuned. Get the other Hoosiers to watch this. All your friends in your community, your state, and in your region. We really appreciate your support, and we will send you too a pen, a mug, a hat. Maybe, well, not this pillow. I can't send you that because this belongs to my daughter and it's like her favorite pillow, so I have to bring it back without any dust or dirt on it today. But maybe we could get NAPTV pillows. How cool would that be for swag? That would be very cool. Good idea. All right, I love it. All right, anyway, thank you both for watching. Thank you all for indulging me today on my soapbox topic. Remember, one final time, it is unlawful to pass a stopped school bus from either direction. Don't do it. Get involved in programs that prevent people from doing it. With that, we are going to bring to a close another exciting, fun-filled episode of NAPTV, where we will continue to bring you information with imagination, and that's something that you can bank on. Thanks for watching.